Oh my word. That's just right now. In this moment, it's oh my word. I'm driving home with no air conditioning because it doesn't work, and that's always awesome in Arizona. But luckily, it's October and the temperature's chilled out a little bit. But I drive into the sun, blaring into my car. I have to have the windows up because I'm doing a podcast right now because that's how I like to spend my time. I like to talk about life right now. My soccer podcast is turning into a life podcast, but it's all soccer related to some capacity. Humans are evil doers at times, and let me think of a better way to put this. Humans are like piranhas. Yeah, they're like piranhas, and I'm the feast of the piranhas. I mean, in the shallow end of a pool, bleeding slowly. I don't know. I don't even know if that even makes sense to anybody. But don't you feel like you're just getting attacked by piranhas? Just a little, just picking you slowly. That's what I feel like right now. I'm on 2 hours sleep, mind you. You know, I had an awesome caffeine kick this morning. I'm like, oh man, I can't believe I'm so wide awake. Done, crash, pass out in the trainer's room for like 10 minutes, and that didn't help. I couldn't function. So the last 24 hours have been crazy. I want to enjoy tonight. I got one daughter that's a senior at Alfred, and she's having her senior night. She's part of the band. Senior night. We're gonna go participate in that. And at the same flipping time, we have Dakota, who plays for Seattle U, and she flew in to play GCU. And of course, it's the same time. That's just no big deal. It's going to be a busy evening for us. And then I have to deal with 30 young men at Phoenix College that are my piranhas. And they just, sometimes the piranhas disappear and then they reappear. And it's just the dumbest things, man. I can't even say the things I want to tell you because I don't want to violate trust or I'm going to do the best I can to tell you. Played a game last night, played unbelievable. Do my little speech with the guys, please. Stay focused, stay disciplined. Listen to the little guy in your brain says don't do it, all that stuff. And then, of course, a problem hits. Security comes, shows me film. I have to deal with it. This is like midnight last night. Followed by contact my whole team, letting them know we are meeting at 6 a.m. and we're going to run. And we did. And then we had study hall at 2 o'clock, and then more meetings, and then more piranhas attacked me nonstop. And I just told one of my guys, I'm like, can I just please, whatever ability you have to not to be a piranha right now, and just let me have tonight. I just want tonight. I don't want to stress out about work. And everyone's like, don't bring work home with you. Are you kidding me? How are you not supposed to bring work home with you when you have 30 children that you're responsible for that could get you fired if they do one stupid thing? Because it will be called lack of institutional control or something. I don't know. If they want to get you, they'll get you. And it's plain Russian roulette where I work. I have a college team. They're very, very talented. Most of them are Division I athletes, but something happened. You know, like they're not disciplined. Some of them to be able to play at that level, they have baggage, and it's my job to fix it. But when you take on those players, you gotta be careful because it's like Russian roulette. You just don't know when one's gonna go off, and you got to deal with it. So I'm on 2 hours sleep because I was playing Russian roulette last night, and an explosion happened, and I had to deal with it. And I'm on 2 hours sleep, and that's life. And I'm just leaving work right now. It's 4:30. I'm just heading home, and I'm like, I got everything. I feel like everything's good. I got everything in control, and boom, text message. You know, complaint, whining, crying, whatever you want to call it. It just, And I just responded back. I'm like, just let me have tonight off. Can I just have one night off? You poor mothers. I get it. I'm a mother too. And I have 30 children sucking my life away. Little by little. And eventually I break. This is why I need cold plunges. This is why I need deep breathing. I have to do all these things just to stay alive so I can serve these young men. And it's all worth it when 10 years go by and they come back and they're like, Coach, you changed my life. If you like this podcast, you can tune into my podcast 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, I'm available to you to entertain you about the wonderful world I live in with coaching soccer, just coaching in general. You can tune in. How I do this, it's free. Not only is it free, I get paid. So what are you waiting for? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm today to get started. I'm like, awesome. Why couldn't you do that when you were 19? You're telling me at 28 or 30 years old? You're telling me now? I appreciate it. I do. But I'd like to change your life like immediately and see the fruits of my labor immediately. But no. And you just don't know what you're doing. So you get destroyed and beat up nonstop. And they don't recognize it because the young people of the world, and I was there and I did the same thing. So I get what you're doing, guys. Whatever. I did the same thing. And history repeats itself. And I'm just trying to get them to do less of what I did as a kid. But when you're young, you only pay attention to you. That's what you are. You're so selfish at that age. Which I get. You're concerned about you and your life, and you're trying to figure out what I'm going to do, what I'm going to be. You're worried about money. I'm like, it is stressful. I get it. But remember, there is a mother or father called coach that is feeding you, worrying about you, just going through the ringer. And when they ask for it, just, can I have the night off? Give them the night off. Just give them a break so they can survive the next day. You know how stressful it is to deal with young men? 30 of them. They all have different needs and all that stuff. Oh my gosh. I wish I had the power of motherhood. Because there's mothers out there that are just amazing. They can deal with all this crap I'm dealing with so much better. Where I just keep, it's hard. I'm a weak human being. I just want to explode and start punching things. I need a cold plunge. I already took one this morning at 4:30 because literally I had to come back to work. No, I didn't get there till 5. I woke up at 4:30. And I had a cold plunge just to wake up and be like, okay, I can do this. Let me tell you something. Flipping, what's that show on Netflix? Last Chance You pieces of garbage. I can't stand the show Last Chance You because it shows the worst of JUCO. It never shows the best of JUCO. How about you come deal with a coach actually cares and trying to save lives? Why does it have to be football? They're picking on football. That Last Chance You are destroying JUCO football. It's the easiest thing to cut right now because you show the worst of JUCO football. Netflix, that show Last Chance You, don't watch it, don't support it. They're evil. They perpetuate the worst. They're little. They go for what will sell, but they won't tell the whole story. So Last Chance You, go to hell. Sorry for that. That was pretty negative. I'm on 2 hours sleep. And this podcast is just going every direction you can think of. So be it. I just want tonight. I'm almost home. I just want tonight. So I get there's people like, just turn your phone off. I'm like, shut up. You can't. I'm a firefighter. I'm on call. I can't turn it off. You don't know me or what I do. You can't turn your phone off. I have to look at I have to respond. I have to deal with that because I have to know things so I can help and be in control. Okay, then stop complaining. I get it. Look at me. I'm talking to myself. I'm my own sidekick on my own show. I'm on 2 hours sleep. Okay? And I have a whole night of trying to enjoy. So forgive me for I don't have much of a filter when I'm tired like this. And I'm just talking right now because I just want to get home safely because I am seeing double. Purple elephants, you name it, I see it. And I have to drive right into the sun. Why'd I move to the West Valley? So dumb. I drive into the sun to work and I drive into the sun coming home. The flip am I doing? You get back to my 18 to 20 hour shifts. And I screwed up. I only fasted like 16 hours. They ate like 2 o'clock or whatever. Free hot dogs, had to eat it. And I needed something. I couldn't do it. Being tired and fasting, that's extremely hard. Anyways, forgive the rant. It is what it is. Thank you for letting me have this podcast to have therapy. You're my therapy, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I'm closing this podcast. I apologize for this long rant of crazy, but that's life. That's life of me. And Last Chance U and Netflix, go to hell. I'm canceling Netflix. I'm not watching it anymore. Ban, day one, ban, and I'll keep telling you on my ban. Ban day one, heading to day two. I will not watch Netflix ever again. You're evil, Netflix. I hope your stock drops and you guys are canceled. All right. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.